let's say you have 8 ads going. A couple days later, you find that 3 of them are doing well, so you turn the rest off, and now you have these 3 low cost converting ads, but you're running them at $5 per day. So now what? Now you want more out of it, right? You want to get more out of that. So now we got to scale them. All right. So scaling the winning ad sync process. Once you have an ad set that is converting at a low cost and has 1,000 or more reach, you can now begin to scale. So you do not just jack up the daily spend. If you do this, your cost per conversion will skyrocket and you'll just screw up that campaign. A great rule is to simply add 20% per day. You can actually add more. I've done it, but I like to say 20% to be safe, totally safe. Now, if you add more and the cost per conversion goes up, scale back a bit and let it sit for a day, maybe 2-3 days. It'll plane out. Because remember, Facebook is always learning. So if you feed it too much, it freaks out and their algorithms freak out and it screws up your whole campaign. Once your frequency score goes up, and your frequency score, it's one of the metrics listed in these columns. Once your frequency score goes up, it means that, like, if you have a frequency score of 4, that means on average people you're showing these ads to are seeing your ad 4 times. So if it goes up, eventually your ad costs will go up because the same people end up seeing it over and over. Obviously, the lower the reach, or the lower the size of your audience, the quicker that'll happen. If you have an audience of 200,000 people, that ain't gonna happen for a while. Once your frequency score is up, the same people see your ad, your cost will probably go up. And this is the time to change up new audiences, try new ones, or maybe even try new offers or campaigns. But if you have a decent size audience, probably not going to happen for a while. But just add 20% per day. And as you can see here, I was at 5, I changed it to 7, or you can change it to 6, and the next day you can change it to 850 or 9, and then the next day you can change it to 10, maybe 12. You just slowly, and then eventually you're at 50 or 100 and you're good, but you got to slowly build up to that. I also don't like to change it on weekends. Weekends are weird. Think about this. 5 days a week, people are doing pretty much the same thing. On the weekends, their behavior changes. So I don't like to increase ad cost on weekends. And sometimes your ad cost, your cost per conversion will actually go up on weekends because of the behavior change. Sometimes it'll go down. Depends on what you're offering. So I don't like to make any decisions or any changes based on what's happening on the weekend. That's just a little extra tip.